On September 13th, I saw the martial artists and acrobats of Tianjin, and I really, really enjoyed it. I was honestly kind of bummed out that I had to go to a show by myself because I don't know, that's just not fun for me, but it was really crazy and it was really cool. It was definitely a different experience for me. I have not seen an acrobat show since I was probably like 6 or 7. I went on a field trip and saw one. I definitely liked it a lot, but it was in a way kind of stressful to watch because everything they did, I was like so scared they were going to hurt themselves, which I know that they're like trained professionals, so they probably wouldn't hurt themselves, but they did fall a few times, which is to be expected. I mean, I wasn't like disappointed by them falling, but it was really scary when they fell because I was so worried that they were going to get hurt. One thing that I found really interesting was like the concept of it and the storyline. It seemed to follow a lot of like a traditional Chinese storyline, I guess is kind of a bad way to put it, but you know, like it's about this boy who's going on this trek through the mountains and he's fighting these warriors and he, you know, meets a princess and he falls in love and he sees all these different cultural aspects, and so it was really interesting to see how prevalent like the Chinese folklore is in different types of Chinese performance. It seems very widespread across all their forms of performance. It seems that they kind of all have that root of traditional folklore, and that a lot of it is passed down through a lot of different generations, which I don't know if this story was passed down through a lot of different generations, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody told me that it was. I think that it definitely did change my appreciation for Chinese performance. It definitely showcased a lot of the like the strength and the hard work that they have to go through. It's so intense and there's so many of them and they have to work together, and I don't know if that's just like an American trope of Chinese people, that they are hardworking and that they kind of work together as a group a lot, or if that's actually part of Chinese culture, but it seems that it probably is actually part of Chinese culture. Just from like the, you know, watch out, it seems like that's on like helping you and being there for each other, which is really interesting to me because it was really showcased throughout the Acrobats show. There was not a lot of things that they did, like, and there also was not, like, there was a lot of tricks that they had to have somebody else there for, you know, to kind of like launch them or catch them or stabilize them or something. And I think that that really showcases a lot of, you know, a lot of the essence of Chinese theater is that it's everybody working together to create a message or to send a message or to create a sort of almost like an illusion that they are all one person, which I think is pretty prevalent in culture. So yeah, I definitely really enjoyed it. Like I said, it was kind of stressful. Probably would see it again, maybe just with somebody else so I could feel less stressed and maybe talk to them about it throughout the play, or the Acrobat show rather. But yeah, definitely a great show and I would see it again.